Hello there folks, how are you? Lovely to see you as usual, and I hope you're all having a brilliant day. Thank you very much for popping over, and I hope that I find you very well indeed. So today I made these amazing cheese and sausage and bean melts. They're so tasty. I'm going to be showing you how I made 2 of these, but I did actually come back and make a second batch because they were absolutely wonderful. But the ingredients that I'm showing you will make 2, and as usual all of the ingredients that I'm using will be listed underneath the video in the show more box. So let me go and show you what I used and how I put these together. So as you can see there, not many ingredients at all, and you can use whatever sausages you prefer. Keep it veggie and use veggie sausages if you like. You're obviously going to need some baked beans. I used a wee half can, so you don't need many in this recipe, especially if it's just for 2 people. These are the sausages that I used here, and I only used a couple of these, so you won't need them all. And then you'll need a handful of whatever cheese you like. I used the red Leicester because I wanted that nice orange vibrant colour. And then your puff pastry, I just used the shop bought ready rolled one, but if you're good at pastry, go for it. You can make your own if you like, and these are my sausages here. So I used 2 for 2 pastries, but like I said, I did come back and make another 2, and I put even more beans in my second batch. But you just want to fry off your sausages until they're nicely cooked all the way through. And with your sausages, you just want to slice them up, probably about 6 or 7 pieces per sausage. You don't want them too thick, and you don't want them, too thin either. And then your baked beans, you just want to give these a good mash down, not completely because you do want a bit of texture in there, just so that they're not as saucy and they're not going to go slipping all over your pastry. So then you've got your pastry. Now you can do these whatever size you like. I wanted ours quite big, so I've just cut my pastry into 4 equal sized squares, and then onto a baking tray. If you do this in your baking tray, it saves you having to handle them too much. So just decide which one you want for your top and which piece you want for your bottom, and just put 3 slits in there for your air to escape or your steam. And then on the other one, you just want to either glaze the bottom with an egg or some milk. And so just pop your beans on, followed by your sausages and then your grated cheese. Easy. But just remember to give your top, the pastry that you're putting on top, do give that a wee stretch so that when you go to put it on top, it does actually fit. So just pop it on and give it a good press all the way around just to seal your filling in. Just like this. I mean, it is super easy. You can knock these up in no time, and you can actually put whatever you like in these, but I'm using sausage and beans and cheese because that's a sort of popular filling over here for these kinds of things. Just go along your edges with a fork just to, seal it even more. Now you can leave this as is, you don't have to then take the excess off with a knife, but you know me, if you've been watching my videos for any length of time, I do like things nice and neat, so I'm going to go along the rough edges with a knife just to kind of straighten it up a wee bit, because I do want these nice and square. And that's it. All you've got to do now is, brush the top again with either some milk or beaten egg. I would typically use beaten egg, but we didn't have any eggs. It's not something I've always got, but you can use milk. It just means that you're not going to get quite as brown a top, but it won't be as brown with milk, but it's fine. Pop them into the oven for around 20 to 25 minutes. And then your temperatures are there just for you to see, depending on what kind of oven you're using. And this was one of them, just out the oven. And look at the colour on that. Doesn't it look wonderful? And we would typically have chips or something like that with this. And some extra baked beans, of course. And I'm going to show you what it's like inside. Like I said, I did come back and make a second batch of these, and in the second batch I put extra beans in because I felt as though I did need more beans in there and a wee bit less cheese. But look at the steam coming off of this. Beautiful. The pastry is lovely and buttery and crumbly, and look at that cheese oozing out. You can't see too many of the beans, but like I said, I did come back and make a second batch, and I put even more beans in the second batch, and they were just as nice. Maybe a wee bit nicer because they were a bit saucier. But just before I move on, a big thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page, and to the new channel members here on YouTube as well. So thank you once again, guys, and thank you very much for popping over just to check this very easy and quick recipe. And do let me know if you end up making them. Send me your pictures over on Instagram, because a lot of you are doing that now. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you will find my Instagram handle in the show more box underneath this video, but it's just What's for Tea 3 if you want to find me over there. And I will catch you during the week for another wee recipe, but I'll be back tonight or tomorrow morning with my shopping haul. It's another Sainsbury's click and collect, and then of course I'll be back on Sunday with meals of the week and the winner of your Degusta box as well for January. So make sure to pop back on Sunday for meals of the week if you've entered that giveaway. But whenever you choose to join me again, guys, mind to have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week. Until I see you again, take care and bye for now. Bye now.